condo down right above the pier. It's pretty sick. In this community, there's I think there's 4 buildings. But the one this unit's in, it's top floor right on the sand. So it's super sick. We don't get a lot of condos, and it's not really the space or the niche that, we, would prefer to play in. But these people are doing super, we got brought in by Atia with Subtract, and, we do a bunch of her builds. So she referred us, and she actually did all the interior design packet for this client as well, and spec some really super high-end finishes. So it's going to be super nice. But, kind of after seeing, right, the renderings, right, and the elevations with all the finishes, that's really what caught our interest, and then met the clients and got a super good vibe from them, and, through the whole contracting process, and all of that went really smooth, and took them to some of our other jobs. This was a kind of like a vacation spot for them for the last 5 years. And they've since retired and are moving. They have a house out in the desert, La Quinta, I think, and then another in Chino Hills. So this is going to be home base, from now on full time, right? Which is why I think they're, going all in on this. What up, dude? We're down here on a new one, down here on Granada, right on the beach. Come check it out. So we started with a 3-bedroom condo. Stepping into the kitchen, the configuration's gonna be super similar to what we had before, kind of a like-for-like replacement. We are changing the locations of a couple appliances, but everything brand new, and some really cool new custom white oak cabinets going in. Big kind of wraparound bar island area from this wall here that looks out and gets you that great view. You go from the kitchen to little dining, nice living area, and then this is kind of the extension of the new living area, taking over that bedroom. There's going to be these really cool arch details around each door there, and they'll pop out, and then that bar area in between those 2 arches. And then that becomes the new laundry room. We're converting that 3rd bathroom to a new laundry space. It'll be super cool, and like I said, we've got some really high-end finishes going in here, so it's gonna give you that, they're gonna hit their front door and walk in, and it's gonna be that, high-class luxury resort type feel. The best thing here, dude, I mean, obviously of the whole thing, is the view. This is why we live here, This is why we build here.
So this is where we're going, is it's where we started when we first started this company. It's our humble beginnings. We had this little tiny room at the top of a steel steel shop where they fabricate structural steel, and it's like a tin building, and in the mornings it's like 35 degrees in there. We'd have like little space heaters and trying to type our estimates and shit, and it's just crazy to see where we came from in such short time. But we're going there now, so I'll show you what that place looks like. Where I came from was like, we had, glass walls and super nice electric toilets, and then leaving that, you know, my wife like cried when she walked in. Like, she'd just be like, dude, what are you doing? Let's get Glenn in this thing. All right, here we are. Dora! I wanted to show him our humble beginnings, dude, my old room up there.
Oh, really? Yeah, is that the right size? Nope.
What's this for, Glenn?
What's that? It's one of Jeremy's.
This is Jeremy? Oh, you're letting him weld steel in here.
No, I'm trying not to.
Your boy Colton's in here doing that?
No, Jeremy is.
Is that door locked? Damn, dude, this is it. Look how cold it is in here, dude.
This is the little spot right here.
Yeah.
That's freezing.
Uh-huh. Watch your head. Bro, this is where it all began. We got a little shower right here. Look how ghetto that is. Yeah, man. Custom door.
How many guys are in here?
4 of us, dude. In this little thing. That was our AC in the summer. That was my little radio. Crazy. I spent a lot of time in this little room. And then, you know, they're banging on all this all day, so it's just chaos. Never a quiet time. What up, Dora?
Not much.
Where are you going, San Diego?
Okay,
Thank you.
Yep.
All right, I'll call you later.
Okay.
Yeah, that's crazy. There was 4 of us in that little room. That was hard, dude. But you know, then we moved over on Del Mar. We got that one office space, and then this morning I actually signed lease for the entire upstairs, which we'll get in May. So just content, filming content, dog. Get this guy.
Here in
Yeah, dude, yeah. Yeah, dude, look at this guy. All right, later.
They're pulling some dirt out here. We're gonna start digging this footing for the new retaining wall. It's gonna have a shed right here, pool equipment, and a little trash can enclosure. Pretty sick, huh? Per the HOA, we had to do sand finish on the outside, all smooth stucco. This will have a pad. We're working on that right now. This is a porcelain slab, all one piece, mitered on the edges. It's the same porcelain that's on here. Kind of cool. It looks like iron. Has this detail in it. And here's some renderings of the pool, so you guys can take a look and see what it's going to look like. Here we are in Newport Beach. We're at Rocky Point. We're gonna do something a little bit different. Instead of me showing you this project today, I'm gonna hand you off to our designers, Jessica and Jen with Sage Design. They're gonna show you all the finishes.
Hi, we're Jess and Jen from Sage Design. We're here at our project Rocky Point. Come on in and we'll tell you what's happening. With the homeowner, we designed a really beautiful custom new railing that's gonna have a lot of beautiful arch details. So then that way you can see more up into the second level where we're gonna have some beautiful stonework and some custom doors going into the master. Over here, we had some original tight archways that we wanted to open up a little bit so that we can see into our main dining space. So the style of this home is a blend of Mediterranean and California coastal. The homeowner really wanted to keep it open and airy with those California vibes, but also staying true to the Mediterranean Tuscan style of the architecture.
A lot of really natural materials, rugged stones, add texture, a lot of organic stuff to make it really warm and cozy. So we're keeping it very white and clean and modern, but for instance, in the dining room, we're gonna do a plaster drenching. So take the color up a few notches, do ceiling, all the walls, fireplace to bring in some warmth and some of that cozy feeling for certain areas in the home.
We're trying to address this long linear kitchen with a nice focal point. So we're actually gonna have an extended island that then it has the backdrop of a nice range hood with a bunch of beautiful stone and then custom stained cabinet.
We are actually opening this wall so you get the visual into the great room and to the view out to the ocean. But keeping with the coziness of the home, we're mixing really dark woods with a lighter palette. Again, the beams, the stone is still gonna make it feel cozy, which is true to that kind of Mediterranean feel.
My favorite is the primary, so let's go ahead and go up there and check it out. The plan in here is to keep it pretty simple. We really want the view to speak for itself, and then that way the homeowner can just come in here, feel cozy, and enjoy their beautiful location. But the bathroom has a feature that is one of our favorites. There will be a gorgeous wood transition from the wood flooring to a limestone floor. It's gonna be a large format tile, but it's actually gonna die into a really organic flow of flagstone that's going to spill out of the shower. It's gonna follow a line here around our tub and it's gonna end back here in this corner. So the transition of those floorings is gonna just be epic. That's one of the things we can't wait to see.
We're here at Abanita Costanzo. Really excited to show you guys this project. It's gonna be really cool ocean views, full interior remodel with an addition. Let's show you guys what we got going on. You can see some renderings, what we're gonna be looking at in the future. All right, up here, front of the house, we're gonna do an addition, converting this downstairs into its own ADU, 1 bedroom, 1 bath. Above it, we're gonna have a really nice California room, kind of an expansion of the dining area for the main house upstairs. Right here is gonna be our little ADU off the side of the garage. So this is gonna be living area. The bedroom's actually gonna be where this whole new addition is right now. We're putting a kitchen in the back. Over here on the left-hand side, we're looking at doing a nice built-in sauna in this whole entire area. So they'll have a little sauna ensuite with this ADU. Also comes with a rad ocean view of Catalina Island. Okay, we're standing in the new dining area right now. We used to have a bunch of walls separating this dining area from the kitchen. We opened all this up, raised the ceiling in the kitchen to get a larger opening, more of like a grand view. We got some really big 14-foot doors going in here, gonna help keep an unobstructed view of the ocean. It's hard to get ocean views this big down in San Clemente, so we're excited about it. So here's our new kitchen, 9-foot ceilings. We're gonna have a really unique server window out here. This is either gonna be an accordion bifold or a flip out style window. The countertop and bar will extend to the outside with a little bit of extra seating out there. We also have a nice iron door that's gonna go to this backyard patio. Moving on, we have a new 1 bedroom and new bath going right here. This will be more of like the powder bathroom for any guests. We'll have our laundry area right in the middle of the hallway here, some built-in cabinets, some new windows just to help get some natural light. Back here we have the master, a large new closet, and then we have their master shower here. All right guys, that's it for this one. We'll be back in a couple weeks, get you guys an update on some progress framing out our California room out here.
You ready? Yeah, ready. All right, we're back here on Cadiz, the Spanish build. We started this job 2 months ago. November 20th, I think it's January 22nd today. In that time, we've demoed the house. All our underground plumbing is finished. We're pouring the last of the slab back. Our first floor is almost finished framing. We're gonna sheet that today and then start building up our second floor. I think we could have these homeowners back here living in this house in 6 or 7 months. So not only are we building super fast, we're also here daily paying attention to quality, making sure that nothing gets missed. You know, we have a really good team of guys that are here every single day, including myself, morning, afternoon, answering questions, here doing our job. But it's super important to be able to build these homes quickly because a lot of our clients are renting Airbnbs or getting another property to rent that here in San Clemente, that could be up $8,000 to $10,000 a month. So every month that's wasted, it's an added cost. So we're really hard on, you know, getting these projects finished and finished quickly for our homeowners.